Hello there, and welcome to the lands of Aecathan. No professionals, no fancy tech, just a group of women playing an all-original game of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Jeff, your game master, and here's what happened last time. In the morning, the four once again set out across the God's Wrath wastes, this time with Gwen and Zorith again on Arabelle's Mount Starbolt in Pegasus form, and Arabelle and Tasha following on the flying carpet. The group overflew a band of kobolds in battle with a group of goblins, but decided just not to get involved. Further on, Gwen spotted a shape flying in front of the crescent moon, alerting her to another presence in the air with them. The creature turned out to be a blue dragon who, in conversation, determined that its conversational partners were allied with the metallic dragons and dived in for an attack. Gwen cast Rope Trick and hauled Zorith up into the extra-dimensional space some 50 feet in the air, with Zorith pulling up the rope afterwards. The dragon destroyed Starbolt, alerting Arabelle to the fact that something had gone wrong. Tasha contacted Zorith and learned what they were headed for. Arabelle and Tasha approached cautiously while Gwenlaren worked on attuning her winged boots. Upon the ending of the rope trick spell, Arabelle and Tasha touched down on the ground. Gwenlaren spent the first round after the spell being carried by Zorith, then both settled down as well. Zorith was able to trick the dragon into looking in the direction of its lair, giving them a heading, should they win. The battle was joined with the dragon targeting Zorith due to her clear connection with gold dragons. The four were triumphant thanks to an arrow of slaying that Gwen fired at the dragon. As Arabelle healed Zorith, who was close to death, the group prepared to locate the dragon's treasure and grow their hoard. And that is where we pick up this evening. So, you are standing on the sands of the God's Wrath wastes, and there is the still twitching body of a large blue dragon laying nearby. Zorith has just been healed back to full health by Arabelle. What would you like to do?
Do we need anything of the dragon, from the dragon? I mean, we'll try to do weath, I guess. Teeth and scales. Does that take a long time, though? How many scales do you want? I don't remember how much time. I will roll history to try to remember how much time it took us the last time. History, right?
Yes.
My computer's running really slow right now. I don't know why.
Sorry.
18.
You remember that it took the better part of half a day.
It's worth doing. It's worth doing. Yeah, what time is it? It's early morning still, right?
Well, it is probably midnight-ish.
Okay. Oh, right, because we left at, we were at dusk. So, first of all, search the body. Yeah. Basic.
Well, yeah, okay. Make investigation rolls.
Okay. I feel like we did that, but no.
Not for this. I don't think.
Okay, I thought Gwen or Tasha did it. Like, could be. 35. 25. 11.
The dragon seems to have all its parts, but apart from the dragon itself, there is nothing else.
Oh, well. It was worth a try. Oh yeah, that's right, we were gonna, we're gonna saw off some parts, like its claws or something? What, were we? Because that is something that I asked today. But I didn't know that everybody was thinking about that last time. So,
No, I was, yeah, same as what you just said, but what has value?
Depends on how successfully you remove and where you take it.
well, we have some in group loot. We have some in the Hoard party treasure. So, I don't... why would we have kept that? Because we didn't have a place to sell them yet? Or were we waiting to show somebody? Did we need to...
I think we forgot.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, if we take a couple of, if you want to take a couple of scales.
Which are easier, scales or teeth? Yeah, scales probably makes more sense because they're colored, right? And they would know that we've got scales from a dragon.
Yes.
How long would it take to take two scales?
Depends. Do you want big ones, medium-sized ones, or little ones? Because there are some that are about 5 feet in diameter.
Holy shit.
And that goes all the way down to about 8 inches in diameter, down on the tail.
I'm sorry.
Probably a bunch of smaller ones.
Well, that makes sense.
Although, there's something to be said for taking one of the larger ones as well, because smaller ones could have come from a young dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you all think? If we put it in a portable hole, it probably doesn't really matter.
Right.
I think we should take some of the large, like a couple large ones, and then some small ones.
Can we have 2 people working on this at a time, or all 4 of us working on things?
Yeah, I mean, everybody can work on it together.
Okay.
We'll get a variety of sizes.
What should we roll?
Okay. For,
We could just cut off the tip of its tail, also. That would be easier than trying to remove just scales. Like, get a big scale or 2 big scales and just cut off the tip of its tail.
Well, there's scales all over the tail, right? So we just
Right.
get a big chunk of the tail, and then we don't have to dissect the scales right now.
Yeah,
okay.
I like that.
Yeah, so let's take the whole end of the tail.
Okay. Then I need either a nature or a survival check to determine where best to cut.
Why don't
What
you
about
all...
medicine?
No.
Well, nature and survival are kind of my
Okay.
jam.
I rolled a 26 on survival. Give Gwen guidance.
There you go.
What does guidance give me?
Extra die 4.
Well, since I rolled a natural kraken,
Okay.
I love this die. You said an extra d4?
Yep.
Okay. Of course, the pointy ones are in the bottom. Okay, got it. And I rolled a 4. Okay, so this is survival.
Mm-hmm.
Or nature, whichever's higher.
Survival is higher, so that is a 32 plus 4.
36.
36. Okay.
Nice.
So, 1 large scale, 2 large scales in the tail, or just the tail?
Well, we're working on the tail right now.
Okay.
And then an athletics check for whoever's doing the primary cutting. Someone can assist them and give them advantage.
Who's got the highest athletics?
I got 1.
I do not have good athletics, but
Mine is a 10.
Oh, that'd be you.
probably you then.
And who's assisting her? Anyone?
Probably me because I've got the biggest sword.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I would assume.
So you get
Athletics, so-
advantage, so you can roll twice.
Oh, even better. Well, the first roll
Arabelle
is
is
better.
assisting you.
Okay, so that is a 25.
Okay. It only takes about a minute and a half for you to sever the tail, which begins to bleed all over the sand.
I hold it up by the end of the tail and allow it to drain into the sand.
Okay. How many feet of the tail did you cut off?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay.
At the same time.
I didn't even look. I was looking up, so I didn't
Oh,
see you.
So I am going to cast Blight on it.
On the
Which-
tail?
Which on the tail, it drains the moisture and vitality from things.
Will it harm the scales?
Yes.
Can you just burn the end? That's what
I
I
was
was...
thinking about that, but then it would keep all the blood in there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang it up to drain for now. I'll hook the edge of one of the scales, or the, I don't know, is the tail forked, or...
Mm-mm.
No, okay. So I'll just hang it up and let it drip dry while we are pulling off other scales.
Okay.
I think it'd be okay to cauterize it, Nick, because it's going to go in the hole, which means there's no air or anything else to rot it, right?
Well,
Okay.
there's whatever air is in there, and if nobody's using that air, then the air will stay.
Alright, well, I'm going to just let it drip
Okay.
dry.
What are you going to hang it on?
We've got the
Underside of the carpet.
carpet, yeah. I mean, the scales should flap out, so it's gonna just kind of snag one of the scales on the edge of the carpet, so that it's just kind of hanging off of it.
Go over and hang it off its mouth.
There you go.
Alright, Gwen, make a sleight of hand check.
That is good. 16.
It takes a few tries, and the end is a little sandy, but you manage it.
I would like to try to remove its canine teeth.
Oh, okay.
Fangies.
Okay. Again, for you, survival.
Gotta go back to the good die. That last roll sucked. Much better. This is the good one. Okay, so this is survival, so that is a 29.
Okay. So you've pretty much determined how best to do it. Now go ahead and make another athletics check.
Okay,
I'll help her.
okay. So I get advantage. 23.
23. This takes a little bit because they're in there.
Yeah.
And so it probably takes about 10 minutes per tooth.
Okay.
This is kind of gross. Dragon dental work.
I prestidigitation her.
These were the teeth that would have ripped us apart had they been given the opportunity.
Oh, I get that. Just, sticking the sword up into the gum and...
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Do we want claws
2 big scales.
and 2 big scales?
I think that's
Although
it.
the teeth should also give some indication of size.
Mm-hmm.
But, so where do you want the big scales are probably on its back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna head for the dragon's back.
Okay. Make a dexterity check. Or, an acrobatics check. Whichever's better.
Dex or acrobatics?
If you have any points in acrobatics, it will be acrobatics.
I don't have any. They're the same.
Okay.
So that's a 21.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to clamber up there.
Okay. And now another survival.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 31.
Okay. You are able to determine a couple of the larger scales that appear to be a little loose from the pounding that the dragon received from you during combat.
Cool.
So go ahead and make an athletics check. This is just you this time.
Okay. 24.
24. About 5 minutes, you're able to get both of them loose, and they just sort of slide down the back and off into the sand.
Cool. Anything else? Talons? Eyeball?
Nope, I was gonna ask if Arabelle can do her search for things that are on other people. And maybe
the
search
corpse?
for, like a blue sapphire or gold around here. I know it's around 1,000 feet, but maybe if we kind of like fly in like a little spiral for, 10, 20 minutes. See if we can.
Do you know
Fine.
what direction it was in?
And I point to whatever direction it was that he looked.
Make a history check. It was
Me?
it was in the heat of battle. Or you've had heat of battle since, so just double checking.
You said history.
Yes.
She's not one of my big ones. 16. I got a 14 plus 2.
16's enough.
Okay.
Yes, you do remember what direction it looked.
Okay, now, do I know? Do all blues vary? Or just some blues?
Make an arcana check.
Because I think, if I remember, we talked about this when we had the lich. I got 15 plus 8 is 23.
Some do.
Some do.
But in the desert, there's probably not much.
Right, I was just gonna say, there's
Option,
nothing
right?
around us for a while, right?
Right.
So, with locate object, it has to be a specific object, or it will search for the closest thing. So if I search for gold, I'm going to get our gold.
How about a blue sapphire?
Do we have any out of the four? And he would have to have one.
Well, let's do this, because gold is probably the most likely. We're going to have to open the portable hole, right? To put the dragon scales in?
We can't do that here.
Oh, we can't do it on the sand?
No, we're gonna have to wait for his lair.
Okay. I was going to say we could just put our gold in there, and then...
Yeah.
How big of a spot do you need for the portable hole?
10 feet.
So the carpet's not big enough.
No.
We can pop the mansion and do it in there.
No, that would be bad.
No, I thought we decided we
Oh,
had to.
wait, that's right. Yes, you can. Yeah, sorry.
Do we want to waste the mansion on this?
No. Well, the mansion lasts 24 hours, right?
Right, and,
By the time we're done with the hoard, we'll probably be ready to sleep, so we can come back to wherever she pops it to sleep.
yeah,
We're not going to get much further after a battle like that, right?
yeah. And, yeah, we're pretty tired.
And we've used up a lot of spell points.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. We're kind of...
Oh, if we pop the mansion, we can put the stuff in it, and then...
Okay.
We can look for it, and then we can just get back to this spot, because Tasha will remember exactly where it's at.
That's such a handy skill.
It is. And we'll rest before we move on.
And it's only one item that you can look for, right?
Yes, and only lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, so I
It's 1,000 feet, so it's not like...
Well, if you're doing like 40-foot circles.
Yeah, doing an expanding spiral search pattern.
Yeah, I'll do it on Starbolt so I can
Go fast.
cover the most ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna pop the mansion.
Pass the mansion.
Okay.
I go in and I have a favorite wall that I do it on. I'm gonna open the hole. Then I am going to wait. Can we? We decided yes, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna open the hole, and then I'm gonna start trekking the stuff in. And meanwhile, while the tail is... Oh, yeah. I'm gonna shut it. Hang the tail in one of the stalls for now, because this won't destabilize for 24 hours.
Right?
So, I'm gonna hang it in a stall. Yeah, that's probably the best. I mean, like, I don't know.
And everybody put your money pouches into the portable hole.
Yeah.
Or we can even just leave it in the mansion. Like, we don't even have to put it in the portable
Just
hole.
put it in the hole just in case something happens and we,
Okay.
get kidnapped for 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
a good point.
good point.
That's a
all
very
my
good point.
extra stuff, all my extra coins and gems and whatnot, and stick it in the portable.
Okay, then we shut the hole. And I back it up, and then hang tail, and we are off to spiral search for the wizard.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Is a gold coin specific enough, Jeff? Just discern gold from any kind of, I don't know, smith.
Jewelry or anything, yes.
Yeah, okay. Alright. So I'll hop on Starbolt. And we know the direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
I take Tasha with me because she'll be able to help me not cover the same path, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And for 10 minutes, I cast that and then we head out.
Okay. And what are Gwen and Zorith doing?
Are you taking Starbolt?
Yeah.
I guess, I'll keep looting the body and seeing if there's anything else I can find that's worth something.
So, like, working on like a claw or something while they're gone?
Yeah.
And I'll just stand watch.
Okay.
Scanning the skies and stuff.
I should take my shield back from Zori.
Yep, here's your shield.
What kind of search flight are you going to make?
We have 10 minutes.
She was able to point you in a direction, so you know approximately what direction.
So is it like a zigzag would be best? No, it goes 1,000 feet. Tasha's excellent military tactics and knowledge would tell her the best search pattern. I think Tasha would know, and maybe Arabelle more than Pam and Annette would know.
Well, then, Tasha, why don't you go ahead and roll history?
Okay.
Guidance. Because we're really trying to focus on what's the best way to do it.
So that means roll a die 20 plus the die 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we already discussed before I cast the spell. Not wasting the 10 minutes.
Okay. 26.
Probably a zigzag pattern.
Okay.
Not terribly wide, probably maybe 100 yards, either side of the line that you're thinking of going, but you can angle those as well. So,
Okay.
And that is what we do.
okay. Let's see. I need a calculator.
I got one on my phone.
Okay. You end up flying about a mile and a half, which only takes Starbolt about 8 minutes. But you end up getting that far out before you get a ping.
Okay.
And it's right on the edge of what you can sense, but it's down.
Okay. So we seem to be right above it, but it's down?
Well, you're still about 990 feet out.
Okay. Now I get as close to it as we can in the next 2 minutes.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, you get pretty much almost right over it with about with a minute to spare.
Okay.
It's a large rocky plateau that looks like someone shoved it up out of the sand. And as you circle it, you see that down at the bottom there seems to be some sort of cave opening that goes down into the rock.
Okay. Starble?
Hold on. Before you do anything, I want both Arabelle and Tasha to make perception checks.
35.
30.
You both are looking up from that opening, and you see what appears to be a dozen camels spiked, tethered into the sand, and footprints leading into that opening.
Ah, crap.
Come back, come back.
Starble?
Yes.
This is telepathic. Can you go get Zori and Gwenlar and bring them here?
If I must. I assume that you want me to go as quickly as possible.
Yes, and then you'll be able to take a break.
I'm going to need one.
Are you going to stand on the sand while he comes back?
We're up on the rocky platform, right? And the thing's at the bottom of the platform.
Yes.
So we're gonna lay flat and be not suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
So, we're going to be sneaky.
Should we let their camels go?
No. Not
So
right
that
now.
they,
I mean, I think that'd be funny.
so we have 20 minutes.
Not until we get there.
Before they get back.
Guys, don't make some silly decisions.
Yeah, we're just gonna be
High on dragon blood.
high on dragon. Hilarious.
So we have 20 minutes till
Mm-hmm.
they would get back. Oh, and you should send a message if you can.
Oh, okay.
Let them know.
I send a message to Zori. We think we found it. Starbolt is on his way back to get you. We wait for your return.
Probably have Jogravannan inside. Do you have enough words for that?
So, yeah, she probably did.
Maybe Jogravannan's.
Do I know, since I've seen it enough, the bubble that she can do that's not the mansion? She can do one of those while the mansion is up, right? The
Yeah.
hut?
Yeah, because the hut, neither one of them is concentration, I don't think.
Can you still do the hut, my love?
Hold on.
Well, that's all you can't get a response.
No.
No.
She's not asking in, like, game time. She's asking character-wise. She's asking person to person.
Okay, so
Player.
let me send back. I'm sorry. Let me send back If you can do the hut, I say stay protected and hidden. We'll be there soon.
Yeah, I don't have tiny hut anymore.
Cool, we'll wait for Starbolt.
We're gonna be stealthy and just stay still.
Alright, then I need both of you to make a stealth check.
I miss Gwen.
34.
25. That's not too good.
25.
Oh, that's pretty
Okay.
good.
Plus I put points in stealth,
Hey, good job.
since they have no dex. It was worse when I had disadvantage on stealth. I don't have that anymore. So.
Oh, thank the gods.
Okay. After about 10 minutes or so, you see a group of figures come out carrying bags.
Shit.
Clearly
Okay.
heavy bags that they are attaching to the camels. And then they're going back into the cave.
How big are the bags?
Probably 2 by 4, 2 feet by 4 feet.
How many figures?
You see 4.
Okay.
And there's 4 camels?
There's 12 camels.
12 camels.
Or excuse me, you see 3, and there's 12 camels.
3 figures, 12 camels.
Mm-hmm.
Are all of the camels saddled, though?
Yes.
Bad.
We can dump those bags into our haversacks? We're gonna have to fight them anyway. They're not gonna finish in 10 minutes. They've been in there for 10 minutes. Longer than 10 minutes already, so.
We're waiting for Starbolt.
Okay. Starbolt arrives. You can see that his neck is a little bit lathered. He obviously was trying to make the best time he possibly could. He lands and kind of nickers and gives you this, come on head movement.
Okay.
Okay?
You're
I
muted.
cast Cure Wounds on him. I pet him, and as I do it, I do the Draconic Healing.
Okay.
Um,
Alright, he seems to be breathing a little easier.
do I need to roll or anything? I don't know what that Cure Wounds is.
No, he's not actually wounded. So, it's more just sending positive energy into a creature that's just the embodiment of positive energy.
Okay. And we ride away.
Okay. Alright. So, Arabelle and Tasha, about 5 minutes or so after the figures go back in, well, just after they go back in, Arabelle, you get, Starbolt sort of back on your radar.
Okay.
And you know that he's probably about 4 minutes out.
Okay. Right, because it's not as far because we did the zigzag thing.
Right.
So,
Right.
Okay. They're 4 minutes out.
And so he comes swooping in with Gwen and Zorith.
There's 12 camels. They've already brought out 4 of them came back out with loads of our
Sorry,
horde.
I misspoke the first time. It's only 3 of them.
Oh, okay. 3 came back out with stuff, so I don't know if we want to wait for those 3 to come out so we can take them out before we go in.
Yeah, divide and conquer.
Yeah. We can let the camels go.
Well, aren't they carrying the loot?
I mean, we could take the loot off, put it up here, and then let them go.
How heavy are those bags?
They carried them, but they look like they were straining.
How much can I put in the haversack?
I don't know. You have to look it up.
Yeah, is it like 50?
Or I could look it
Yeah.
up.
Each side is 20 pounds, and the central pouch is 80.
Okay, and I only have.
How long does it take for you to undo the hole and put it away?
It's an action.
To open it and an action to close it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because we're on this flat thing, so she can open it, we can throw the bags in, close it, and put the hole away, right?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
How heavy are the bags? Approximately looking. I mean, we've gone through.
They're
loot before.
probably about 50 pounds each.
Well, I've got room for 50 pounds each.
Yeah.
Okay,
And there
so
were 3 bags that had been brought out.
Okay, so it says that my haversack has 64 pounds. So in it, so it's got like 56
4.
pounds available.
Yeah.
How far away is the Rocky Crag to the base camp?
To get from where you are down to where the camels are, probably 4 rounds.
And on Starbolt?
Oh, on Starbolt, going direct, like 2 rounds.
Up and back, or 2 rounds each
2
way?
rounds each way.
Well, I can fly. I know I don't have his speed, but
Yeah, that's true. So for you, it would be 3 rounds.
right. Is 50 pounds something I can carry while flying? Oh, it should be because I carry Gwen,
Yeah.
and Gwen's little feetsies she's still got her little flying feetsies on.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to ask, I forgot to tell about your air person. Your air elemental, Gwen. I forgot to remind you about your air elemental.
That's okay. I imagine by now it has.
Maybe he helped us with decomposing the dragon. Or, like, pulling
No,
parts off.
it only stays for like an hour.
Well, my plan was, once we have looted the dragon, to use the air elemental to basically bury it.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's what it's doing.
Okay. And covering, making sure it buries not only the dragon, but any blood spilled, so that, again, we leave no trace of anything happening here.
Okay.
Okay, so
Glad I remembered.
Yeah.
Okay, I moved some stuff around. So I have.
there's 3 bags.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and there's 3 of us. You and her, and then myself and Gwen. And be prepared to fight, but...
Let's bring them up here.
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna go down.
Did they tie them on?
Yes.
Okay, so take it as close as we can and cut it, like here's the top part and then hold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
While we listen for steps coming from the...
Okay. Everybody who's doing this, make a perception check.
Ooh,
22.
21.
26. I rolled low.
24.
Same.
Okay.
That's bad rolls for being.
I rolled a 13.
This was not, I only rolled a 12, but I have 12 in my perception, so.
Okay. Alright, so once you get the bags cut,
Taking them back up to the top of the thing.
okay.
And since I'm there, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace, so that there is no trace of our footsteps in the sand or anything as we skulk away with the gold.
Do we want to let the camels go?
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, we
I'll
can let
let
the
them
camels
go.
free.
Yeah. Actually, can we take just a bit of time and untie them? Like pull the stakes out and untie them?
Sure.
How are they tied in? Yeah, I guess.
Staked.
Yeah.
So-
They drove long metal stakes into the sand.
How loud will that be?
Couldn't be very loud, I
To
would
get them
think.
out?
Imagine pulling a stick out of sand.
Okay.
It makes almost no sound.
So, and plus anything, I've got a area of silence.
That's
on
right.
me.
She's got Pass Without Trace. So.
So,
So,
I should be able to do this without making any sound, and then I will leave the stakes on the ground at an angle so that it looks as if maybe the camels somehow managed to pull them up out of the ground and got away.
And ran off. Like, should we smack their butts? Or
Well,
You
you
just like to smack them.
you untie them, and let's find out. Where's my die? There it is. 8 of them immediately turn and just kind of start meandering off, but 4 of them are just kind of standing there stupidly looking at you all like, what?
For those 4, I'm going to quickly rifle through the saddlebags and see if we can get an idea of who rode them here.
There are no saddlebags.
Just saddles?
Mm.
put the bags in the film.
They were traveling light.
Alright, well, then we'll smack them on the ass and get them to run away.
Okay.
With your
Make an animal handling check.
I guess I could ask them to run.
I need our spells for what's next.
29.
Okay, yeah. You convince them to move along.
Okay.
So we go up, back up to the top.
And there's no sign that we've been there, right?
Nope.
Great.
she could, if she wanted to, shut up her fancy rope shot, right? Or does she actually need to have them standing still first?
It's
Yeah,
harder
I don't
if they're
remember how
moving,
that spell goes.
but it's not a
But-
spell, it's an ability, but
And I can aim it at the opening at throat height so that there's very little adjustment that needs to be made once they come out.
Yep.
So that's what I'll do.
I'll get out my short bow too
okay.
and knock it.
Everybody who's focused on the opening, make a perception check, please.
So we already gotten the stuff back up to the top, and now we're
Yes.
doing this? Okay.
Yes.
32, much better.
28. Not as good.
27.
And I am watching the air in case there are additional dragons.
That's a thought.
17 plus, what is it? Reception?
Mhm.
24.
Okay. Arabelle and Tasha,
Mm-hmm.
you see barely perceptible against the darkness. You see a figure stop. and then fade back.
Don't worry, we're all cloaked in shadow
Oh, sorry.
and silence.
Just a habit I have.
Well, we're ready. We're waiting.
Mm-hmm.
We can be very patient. I hope right now one of them is yelling at the other and going, "Damn it, whose job was it to stake those camels?"
I think if he went back in quietly, then they know someone's here.
They have some suspicions anyway.
The girl can hope.
She can.
So we're just gonna wait here?
Yeah, I'm looking for a buff at the moment. I mean, we could go in, but
Mm-mm.
We're
wait
just
for
waiting here.
them.
I mean, how long we're waiting?
As long as it takes.
Want to use a spell that's just going to wear off.
How long will the spell last? Is that what you're asking?
Oh, I was gonna do bless, but it's only 10 rounds, and if it's longer than a minute that we wait, it would go to waste. So I'm not gonna do anything until.
So, what if I... Oh. Hold on, up to an hour. I have something called Fog Cloud that I could, put in there and just roll in.
That would be really unusual. I mean, that would sort of give away that something's up.
Well, they already know something's up.
True.
Well, if we want to draw them out, I guess.
Right now we need a shapeshifter who can convincingly look like a camel.
12 camels?
I'll Starbolt as a camel.
You
Oh,
could!
man.
No, I can't, I said.
Oh.
And he would not appreciate it.
No, he would
No.
be pretty pissy about that. A
There's worse
camel?
things than a,
How
you know,
dare you?
pissy Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long do you want to wait? The full hour?
Yeah, an hour they're still in there? How long has it been now?
Probably about, you've waited about 15 minutes so far.
I say we wait the full hour.
That how long the...
Pass without trace.
Yeah, okay. So what happens after that?
Are we gonna go in?
Well, has anything happened?
Alright, let's wait the hour and see.
Well, that's what
At
I'm
the
asking.
end of the hour, Gwen's spell, and you have seen no additional movement.
They're gonna make us go in.
We have nothing.
Here's what I suggest. Let me sneak in. Find out where they are placed. And come back and report.
I think we should go down and on the sides of the door, though, so we can get in follow her if we need to. Or run in. I don't want to take 2 rounds to get down
Right.
if we have to go in. So, but stand to this, like, go down and stand to the side.
Okay. Let's do that.
And
So I'm going to use Nature's Veil
Okay.
and start my way inside, moving as stealthily as possible.
I'm gonna have Starbolt wait up on the top thing, though.
Oh, you're gonna send him back up there.
Okay. Keep in mind, Nature's Veil lasts for a turn.
I'm just going to walk into the entrance until I will pause until my eyes adjust and see what I can see.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
That is a 30.
You see that it is a large, completely smoothed, oval tunnel that goes down at about a 40-degree angle.
Is there sand on the bottom, or is it smooth on the bottom as well?
There's a little
Where I'm
bit of
walking.
sand, but mostly it's smooth rock. And you catch sight of an obscured, cloaked individual hiding against the edge of the wall, and then you hear snap.
Oh, shit.
And
When I hear the snap, I'm going to use shadowy dodge.
yeah, I don't think you can do that, but okay. You
Better
find
man.
yourself,
I guess why wouldn't I be able to? That's an attack, right?
wait. Let's see. You need to make a... Well, what happens is that suddenly your field of vision is taken up entirely by whirling metal blades. And you are in the middle of them. So you make a dex check. But probably gonna take some damage regardless.
Is she still standing in the doorway?
She stepped in.
But just, I mean, can we see her from outside, or?
Well,
is she-
Yeah.
you see the entire opening fill with these spinning blades.
Okay. So how far is she from the opening?
So
She stepped into the darkness, and then the blades popped up, so you're not entirely sure?
did that include the disadvantage from shadowy dodge? Because I'm not sure why it wouldn't.
Because you... Basically, a cloud of whirling blades coalesced all around you. So there is no attack roll to be disadvantaged.
Okay.
This is... You have been centered in a spell effect. So you just need to make a dex save.
So we are right by the
Very good
door.
roll.
I'm just wondering how far she is from us.
This is a dex save, right?
Yes.
29. I rolled a 19.
All right. That's actually pretty good. You only take 17 points of damage. From the whirling blades.
Okay.
And at this point, I think it's probably best if everybody rolls an ish.
$25.
Hold on. I will call. I have to roll some for me too. Okay, Glenn, you got 25?
Mm-hmm.
Tasha.
17.
Zorith.
17.
And Arabelle.
12.
Alright. So, Gwen. You are first.
Am I still surrounded by
Yes,
these things?
yes. So, you are going to take damage regardless.
Okay.
It's a matter of, do you stay put or do you move, and if you move, which direction do you move?
I will use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike,
Okay?
and that allows me to move without provoking any further opportunity attacks.
Okay. It's not going to help with the spell, but...
No, but so they can't do more than that.
Right.
And I am going to run at the figure.
Okay. Then go ahead and make another dex save to start. We'll deal with the spell.
25.
Okay. You take 11 more points of slashing damage. And you are through the blades.
Okay.
And you can see that the figure has moved further down the tunnel.
Okay. Well, I've already had my arrow knocked
Mm-hmm.
from before when I was preparing.
Right.
So I am going to focus and let loose my arrow.
Okay. It can't be one of the assassin shots because your target knows you're there. But
Okay.
you can definitely shoot them.
Okay, so I will say, the magic phrase, swift death to you who have wronged me, and make that person my sworn enemy, and then make my ranged attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
30.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so... Always the die you need, never close to the top. Okay. So that is 9 points of regular damage.
Okay.
And then it says plus 3d6.
Okay. Yeah, that's the oath of
Against
target
sworn
damage.
enemy.
Yeah.
So that's an extra 10. And then with the Zephyr Strike, that adds an extra 1d8. 4.
All right. Anything else?
Well, I'm running at it, so...
Okay.
So I take my movement to move closer.
All right.
Can we see that she's done this?
All you can see is whirling blades.
Past the barrier.
But you know that I haven't come out.
That's true.
So, Tasha and Zorith, you're next.
Well. I'm gonna go through the barrier.
Okay.
All right, make a dex check.
$29.
All right, you take 14 points of damage, and you are through the barrier. And that's your movement, so
Well, I can't see anything, can I? I got my goggles on.
Well, once you're through...
It's been nighttime, so you would have had your goggles on anyway.
right.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have my goggles on.
You can
but
see Gwen.
I followed one.
Okay. Zorith.
I look at everybody and say, "Guess it's that," and I go through. Oh,
Oh?
hold on. Wait. Dimension door is the one I'm thinking of, where you can take another person, right?
Yes, but I think you have to be able to see where you're going.
Well, I mean, like, blades are flying, right?
Yeah, you can't see anything past the blades. Because they're at all different angles. It's basically a solid cloud of whirling blades.
Okay.
Does one of us have that spell?
Whirling blades? No, I don't think so.
I feel like I just was thinking that we'd seen it before. Just wondering if we knew how long it lasted.
I mean, I think we've seen it before.
Yeah, I don't remember. See you on the other side, and I head through.
Alright, make a dex check. This is not a good trip through. You basically choose what ends up being a very thick cluster of blades and take 24 points of damage.
She's right in front of me, right? She said that?
Yeah.
So she'd get +5 to her save.
Yeah, it still wouldn't be enough.
Okay.
How many? 24?
24.
4 minus.
You come through on the other side, and you see both Gwen and Tasha running.
Okay, I'm gonna have a cure wounds on myself. For free. Oh wait, I did a cure wounds free already once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how much is cure wounds? 1d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
That's like 10 or some points. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
How? And so I would like to know, in my brain, you have to help me see it. Is
I forgot we all have advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects. Would that apply?
Yes.
So she has that too, sorry. I'm actually going through right now and looking at all my features and traits, so.
oh, okay,
Well, you're within 10 feet, so you're right next to me, so you should be.
Do I need to redo the thing?
Yeah, roll again.
Maybe it'll cut your damage in half. That's all I'm hoping.
Well, I got a 17 that time, so 17 plus what was it? Dex?
Mm-hmm.
Plus
Plus
4,
five.
21.
Plus
Oh,
5.
26.
Yes, so you only take 12 points.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
okay.
I have a lot of things now.
Thank you. I know, right? Okay, so is it like... Okay, help. Brain with me. Gwen, she's like 5 feet, then...
No, Gwen is probably 25 feet in front of you. Tasha's maybe 10 feet in front of you.
Right, so it's kind of like one, then the next person, and then it's gonna be me, so like we're not going to lose sight of anybody if we're staggered like this, correct? Because don't we all have the same speed? Gwen probably is faster. Yeah, she's a little bit faster.
She's a little bit faster, and I think somebody's got a little bit further dark vision
Gwen.
than other people. Yeah,
Me.
so... But for now,
Yeah,
you can see everybody.
I'll start running.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm only down to... No, I'm gonna do cure ones. 1d8. I got a 7 plus 4.
That's better than what I got.
Oh, okay. 11, is that right? 1d7, 1d8, 7 plus 4, 11. Okay.
Mhm.
Because it's a baby spell for me. Okay. Okay.
Alright, let's see.
We already know we're running into our own ambush.
Right?
So is it an ambush then?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
I mean, if we know it's coming.
We're already rolling up empty-handed. Oh,
Alright, Arabelle.
I cast Dispel Magic and walk through the entrance instead of dodging blades.
I figured as much.
Alright, hold on.
Could have let me go first and done that too, but... I rolled a 24.
Oh, okay. That's what I needed to know. The blades vanish.
And then I will use my movement to catch up with Zori and Tasha.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
Dex is not my best thing. Make a little cheat sheet of all the things that everybody gets when you're near me.
Probably not a bad idea.
There's a lot now.
Yeah, because I also have... Remember, I went through mine and I did the yellow and red, pink ones of, like, all the things that I get that are extra that I can give to other people.
Some of them, right now, they're only 10 feet, but
Alright. Gwen, you lose sight of the figure. He's running very fast.
I stop. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I stop and cast Detect Thoughts.
Mega. I'm a flip little snake.
Okay. You are, you are picking up the thoughts of your three companions.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
Because the spell has a range of 30 feet.
I know that. I just
Yeah.
didn't think he was that far ahead of me.
Like I said,
He or
he's
she.
running very fast. Like,
Mm-hmm.
supernaturally fast.
Okay.
We should steal his boots when we loot his body.
And she's got 10 rounds, right? With the detect thoughts. So, I mean,
Yes.
it's not for naught.
Right.
Yep.
And
Alright.
he's still my favored enemy.
Tasha and Zoreth, you see Gwen sort of screech to a halt.
I get up to her and stop. Is that all of my movement?
Well, at this point, we are out of combat.
Okay.
I whisper, I don't know where he went. He's moving at an unnatural speed.
I cast the invisibility.
Okay. You see nothing different, but the spell is up.
For an hour for me.
Actually, make a perception check.
Okay, well, that's not fast. 7 and 14.
14. You don't see anything different.
Okay. Just in case I need to know this thing.
I think. Let me double check. I don't want to stiff anybody.
Did she, when she casts that, there's a component, right?
For what?
See invisibility.
A pinch of talc and a small sprinkling of powdered silver.
I mean, there's a somatic. You move your hands. We can tell you're casting, I guess.
Yeah, sorry.
And look around, which is
Sorry, there is no... there is no check for that. You look around with detect invisibility and you see a floating orb about the size of your fist.
Where at?
Basically a little to the front and off to the side at the edge of the tunnel. Like right where it curves.
I look at it.
The guard.
Is it organic?
Make an Arcana check.
It's not going well for me today. 11.
Yeah, you know what? This is basic knowledge. That's what a scry spell looks like on the other end when you can see sort of the camera of the scry spell.
So it's not like an actual ball. It's just like a glowing orb.
It is an actual glowing ball, orb about the size of your fist.
Nikki doesn't remember. Is it a physical thing? Can it be shot, or is it a dispel thing?
It's a dispel thing.
Okay. And she would have to see it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I say, we're being straight on right now? And I, like, smile, like,
It
pop
says
my
I
hip.
have to choose a creature, object, or magical effect within range, which is 120 feet. So I could pick a scry effect, right?
Conceivably.
If I
have to see something.
point it, oh, because you can't see it. So I pop my hip, and I smile real pretty, and I, like, boost my hair.
Do you want me to dispel?
Huh?
Did you want me to dispel?
And I point my hand over in that direction and say, there's a scry spell looking at us from straight over there.
Dispel.
I don't know if she can do anything with it, but
We'll see.
Are you up next?
We're not in
not in
combat.
combat.
We're not in
so-
combat
That's
right
right.
Dirty 20.
Yes, you see the little orb just kind of shudder and then shatter.
Nicely done. Okay. So there's more here that is going on than meets the eye.
I'm gonna throw up detect magic for the next 10 minutes.
Nice.
No sense anything within 30 feet will blow for me.
I imagine is her find loot still up, or was that only a little bit?
That's gone.
Oh yeah, because you found it because you flew there. Okay, sorry. Can't
There's
remember.
only 10 minutes.
Hmm.
So,
We're waiting for something, right, Jeff? Or no?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to tell me what you're doing.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
The
misunderstood.
scrying orb just shattered.
Got it. And I'll say that it's no longer watching us. How do you want to do this? We've not got the high ground. We have not the advantage.
I am going to cast. Oof. Fun. Heck magic.
And there's probably 12 of them.
I don't cast detect magic. No, I'd let detect magic drop. And I'm going to use my once per long rest shield of faith on Gwen to give her +2 to her AC for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
I assume she's going to scout in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your armor class normally, Gwen?
19.
Okay.
Nice.
That's at will, but still concentration.
So,
Oh, question.
yes.
Do you want to? How tall is this cave?
Well, you're in a tunnel.
Okay.
And the tunnel is probably about 25 feet high and 35 feet wide. It's an oval.
25 feet high.
And 35 feet wide.
35 feet wide. Okay, so I have a question. Do you want to fly like right along the side? Do you want to fly like right up along the side to the side, like our 35 feet away? Oh wait, right. One person, like kind of like instead of coming like straight in, like coming on the sides. Does that make sense? No, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense to nobody but me.
You want her to fly against the wall.
So this is where we're probably walking right here.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna use my wings and kind of fly like right along there, and then have her, use her thing and kind of fly like right around there. So we're not all bunched up, but still within,
Like 20 feet of
healing
each other.
distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, still within healing distance and stuff.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yep. And I'm still going to use Nature's Veil to become invisible until the start of my next turn.
And then we're just gonna proceed forward. Okay. So we do.
Okay.
I'm constantly looking for invisible things.
All right. The tunnel descends and then curves to the right.
I mean, we're still up. I don't know. Just
All four of us, right? We're all together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it continues to descend. It turns to the right again, continues to descend, turns to the right again, continues to descend, and then flattens out and turns to the left.
Right, flat, left.
We go forward.
All right. As you come around that corner, everybody make a perception check.
I also have lightning. Oh no. I have lightning eyes right now.
What?
32.
32.
Back to normal ones.
25.
And what is this?
Perception.
22. 15 and 7.
And Tasha, what did you get? I didn't hear you.
32.
32. Okay. You all see, well, you sort of feel more than see that there's an opening about 40 feet ahead. You can feel the difference in the air pressure, but you can also see, just glinting off the end of the tunnel walls, there's light sources in this cavern, in this space.
You make them all go out
As I say, can you make them all go out?
with prestidigitation.
I think I can. I was gonna. Isn't that what Jester does?
Yeah. I just don't know what the range is on your spell.
I don't know.
Prestidigitation has a tiny range.
It'd just be
It's a
funny.
cantrip, so.
I'll just
Look,
it'll go out.
I mean, if they don't have dark vision, that could be bad.
And it's creepy as F, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I close to one of the lights, or are they like out far?
All you're seeing right now is the reflection of whatever the light source is off the edge of the tunnel. You are still at the corner. So about 40 feet ahead, the tunnel opens up into some sort of space, and somewhere in there is light source that is reflecting off the wall.
Okay, for a second here. How does this tunnel look? Does it look like it's... Thinking back to the Dragon Lich tunnel. That was more of a caved out thing. Is this more of a foot-worn tread situation? Or is it...
It is completely smooth all the way around.
Is that how the Dragon Liches was?
No.
None of us looked at what
We could give them a chance to drop out all of the loot and leave without death.
Well,
I mean,
Welcome to Searchlight.
what was it? And none of us looked in what was in the bags, so we don't even know. Was it like loot, or was it like
It jingled like coins,
Oh, okay.
and it was heavy like coins.
are these, is the tunnel big enough for the dragon to have fit in and out?
Yo, easily.
Okay, so we'll assume that we are in the dragon.
Okay. And then I was like,
Maybe some other dragon. Like,
I mean, who knows, dude?
Yeah, there could be a dragon in there with them. You don't know.
they're not dead yet, so probably not.
Well, they could be working together, don't forget.
It's true.
But then they wouldn't be stealing from him. I mean, they're Jogravannans.
It's
Only one.
unlikely.
Right, only one.
I mean, I'm just saying we could, give them every opportunity to leave before we kill them. Presuming they're evil.
Question. Also, I don't remember. Nikki doesn't have a memory for these things, which is so surprising because I have such a good memory. What language did they speak, the Jogravannans,
Common.
when they were common?
Common.
Hmm.
Individually, they may speak other languages, but
Weren't they speaking something different in the Oasis? Like the fancy one, wasn't she or he speaking fancy to one of their people?
well, they were speaking a different language to their own people, but they speak Common
Oh, okay.
because they spoke Common to negotiate with the Oasis folk.
Correct.
Yeah, they kind of
And we didn't recognize their language as they were speaking it, correct?
No, you did not.
Can I, can prestidigitation...
So the light is just ahead, right?
Well, you're 40 feet away from the end of the tunnel.
And there's light up ahead of that.
Yes. And the reflections are moving. Like they're not static.
So they're carrying them, probably. Or the light, or they're blocking it, or but they're probably carrying it.
How many little splish splashes of light can we see on the walls?
There's no splish splashes, it's just little reflections, and they're constantly shifting. There's several.
Okay. Okay.
Down toward the opening, the wall seems to maybe start to contain some crystal.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Do you want to keep walking?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Alright. Where do you go?
Keep going.
10 feet from the end.
Okay.
Oh yeah, good.
Alright. You are able to see into the room. There are a dozen individuals. Well, you see 9 of them. And they are packing up shit.
They're not.
Does it look like a dragon's lair?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they all have a light spell hovering over them.
Does anybody look like they're going to attack us?
Make a perception check.
Oh, okay. I need to quit changing tabs. Perception. 22.
You see a few of them glance your direction, and then they just continue doing what they're doing.
Are they slaves?
They don't look like slaves.
Do they have the robes of Jogravannan?
Yes.
So we can give them a warning, right?
Oh, it looks like they do not care what we're here.
We can't see 3 of them.
Right. If you look on Foundry, that is essentially what you're seeing.
Tasha?
Yes.
Looks like a good spot for a fireball.
I
I
mean,
should just
sure.
give them a chance to.
I mean, I can do that first if you want.
They're wearing Jogravannan robes. That's
See, I was gonna give them a chance to leave. I can do that first.
There are the 3 individuals that you saw come outside. They are dressed in black, head-to-toe robes and turbans and veils. There are, and they're very large individuals. There are 3 rather slender individuals wearing a tan version of that outfit. And then there are what look to be 3 women wearing hooded red robes.
Have we encountered them before?
No, none of these look familiar to you.
And then there's 3 that we don't see.
Well, there were 12 camels, you only see 9 people.
Alright, did you want me to give them a warning before Tasha blows them up?
Totally up to you.
Yeah, sounds good.
The 3 that we saw come out before, do we see people dressed in that gear here? Do we see
Yeah, those are the 3 big ones.
Okay.
3 from outside, big guys.
Well, they gave them the heavy lifting, so...
Right.
Oh, maybe something like, because we're kind and generous, if you'd like to drop what you're looting and leave now, we'll let you live. Is that persuasion?
Yes. Or intimidation, whichever one you're trying for.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 20.
Nice.
37.
Oh!
My highest skill.
A couple of them look over and then kind of stop what they're doing for a minute, and then a couple of the robed women snap out something in that foreign, harsh language, and they immediately kind of jerk and go back to work.
Okay.
How large is this end of the cavern in front of us?
Roughly circular, probably about 160 feet in diameter. The ceiling's up higher than you can see. Like, you can't see the ceiling, it's high enough.
From me to the furthest person away, how is it? How long is that? What is the distance?
Looks like about 70 feet.
Okay. Before we begin then, and I would be doing this as Arabelle is making her persuasive speech.
Okay.
I'm casting fear. And that is a 30-foot cone.
Okay, so that goes out 30 feet from you.
Right. But in a cone shape.
Right.
So every creature... Well, alright, before I cast, how many creatures are within 30 feet of me at this point?
None.
And my movement is 40?
Mm-hmm.
If I were to run forward 40 and then cast, how many creatures would be in that cone?
Probably a couple.
Oh.
Maybe 3 tops.
Okay, then I will not do that.
Alright. Anybody else doing anything while Arabella's talking?
Cast fireball.
Okay.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
I said I cast fireball. Right. Alright.
Nice and clustered there for her, too.
Well, fireball's only 20-foot diameter, so.
Misty Step. Or Dimension Door, whichever one Zori has. Could she move me closer?
Well, she can't take you with Misty Step.
Misty Step singular, Dimension Door is 2B.
Right.
Okay.
I don't have Dimension Door.
Oh.
I wish I did. That'd be, boy, if I had Dimension Door, we'd be off to all sorts of sketchy shit.
Alright. Anything else before we roll in Michigan?
I was looking. I am going to prep a. How many people are there that we can see? 9. Okay,
9.
sorry. I am going to prep a cell.
Looks like she should be able to get like 4 of them though. Or 5.
I hope these people are slaves. And I ready magic missile.
Like somewhere in that black space, I think you can get a good 4 of them.
Right?
Maybe 5.
I don't know. Each box is 5 feet.
I use in the measuring thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I have definitely get the 4 in the front, but if you hit between the 2 red ones on the side, you might be able to get both of them and then the 2 in front.
Alright. Everybody go ahead and roll an ish again.
Did she do the fireball before Nish?
Well, you'll get a free round.
Okay.
And hold until I call for them, please.
It is. I'm for the last round, but pretty darn close.
Okay. Gwen.
31.
Tasha.
25.
Zoreth.
14.
And Arabelle.
20!
Yay!
No!
Way to go, you guys!
Roll a 19.
Alright. So... Free round.
We'll finish it
Even
up.
though it's not in the order, we'll start with Tasha.
Okay, I cast fireball.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Hmm.
Alright. I need all 4 of you to make a dex save. What's the DC, Tasha?
Bounced it back.
What's the spell DC, Tasha?
I just told you. 18.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we didn't hear you.
We didn't hear it. None of us heard you.
Dude,
Okay,
18.
so 18. So, that's your dex save number.
24.
Okay, so everybody gets advantage plus 5.
I was just gonna say, yeah, didn't we get something?
And Tasha, you need to roll 2.
So that's 29 then.
Plus 5, you said?
30.
43.
Okay.
117.
Here's what happens. She casts the spell and points, and that little bead of fire shoots out. It goes 10 feet and explodes.
Oh, they must have a barrier up or something.
So, how much damage would you say? 35?
Yeah.
Then everybody takes 17 points of fire damage.
Ooh, sorry, guys.
I'm gonna use my, ring of... Oh, you said it goes out 10?
17. 17 points? Is that what you're asking?
I'm gonna use my ring of evasion to make the save.
With my see invisibility, do I see any of the other people?
No. And, Arabelle, I think you did make the save.
No, it was 18 and I rolled a 17.
Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah.
But I'll use one of the charts.
Everybody takes 17 points of fire damage.
That's what you said,
And
right?
they kind of look up, and you can hear a couple of them laughing, and then they just go back to work.
Dispel magic.
Is that what you do?
Oh, I don't have dispel magic. I was thinking if she dispelled magic, but...
These... I really hate Jogravannans.
Yeah.
So... So I can try and dispel it. Right, when it bounces back, then I would know something is there.
Correct.
And we've seen this kind of bubble before, right? We fought we fought somebody that had some kind of anti-magic shell or something. Because Aerolocus dispelled it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
Yes.
Just wondering if I know what to dispel.
Arabelle, make a history check. As you're trying to remember the specifics of that encounter.
Hey, this dice likes me. 20. So 27.
You remember that the issue was that things that you cast at that particular person, the effects just vanished.
Okay.
They didn't bounce back.
Okay. But I'm gonna assume I would assume that it's a magical effect of some kind. Fair enough, right? So, I will cast the spell at 4th level.
Okay.
Hi, Merlin. Alright, so I'm guessing it's higher than 4th, so I need to roll. 17 plus 5 is 22.
You cast the spell.
But you also have to cast something to see if it goes through it.
Do they react?
No.
If they were even paying attention to what I did. Because there's no visual thing that
Yeah,
happens.
there's no flashy. So you're just standing there still looking at us and not doing anything and...
Okay, so Zori and Gwen have their free, right?
Correct.
I'm going to... Okay, now, so how would that work? So I do magic missile, which is what I planned on doing. And then... Right, I know. Like... they hit.
Well, they hit your target, but if they bounce back, then they shouldn't hit you because you're not
Correct.
target, right?
Correct. That's what my guess is. So I'm going to try a low-level magic missile.
Okay.
Kind of what I already had in the barrel, so. We'll go low as we can, and I will target the one that looked and yelled. One of the two ladies.
Okay.
Or one of the three ladies. Whoever it was that yelled.
Got it.
And is that a roll to hit? Let me see.
No, it's not.
Missile. 120.
It's
Oh,
not a
this
hit.
that one's the always hit.
Yep.
1d4 plus 1. And then twice.
Well, before you roll, the missiles leap from your hand and about 10 feet away shatter against something.
Definitely a barrier of some sort. That is so annoying. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would I recognize what it is if I did an Arcana check?
You can certainly try.
I sure will. Ooh, natural 18, Arcana. Ooh, plus 8, 26.
This must be a wall of force.
Wall of force. I'm assuming it'll go from side to side, right? How tall? Is it like a wall, or is it a complete wall?
It's invisible. So, hard to tell.
Would I remember?
With an Arcana roll that high, you would know that a single wall of force spell would not be enough to seal this opening.
And it's completely, I know it's completely, impenetrable.
There is only one way to deal with a wall of force spell other than wait for it to drop,
Okay.
and that's to disintegrate it.
You would know that.
I would know what, that it would take to disintegrate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I say that it's a wall of force, it would take a disintegrate spell. We don't have that.
I thought you had it in your ring.
No, disintegrate is not mine.
Athgar was the one who cast disintegrate.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah, no, it's not mine. It's not mine.
I thought you had put it in the ring, though. That
How long does it last?
Mine's teleport. 10 minutes.
Can you teleport us to the other side of it?
Jesus, why didn't I think of that? I'm like, alright, everybody get ready. I'm going to...
Well, that means we're teleporting into melee, so...
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I'll say, if we want to get in there, for sure, we can get in there.
Might as well.
How close do we want to be to the action?
can we come up behind them?
Is that a possibility, to come up to the far northeast of this picture behind the two people who are furthest from us? Or is that wall?
You mean northwest?
What did I say?
Northeast.
Northwest.
You don't know. You
What do
don't
you
know what the dimensions of the room are. You can see what's lit.
That's true.
Oh, you can only see what's lit. So
Yeah.
if I take us there,
It's
I'll
gotta
have to
be
go in
pretty
where they're at.
you have to end up on top of people. But they are also,
Well, I mean, if it's above them casting a radiant light, it's not just touching the top of their head. It's illuminating a space around them.
Yes.
Otherwise, it wouldn't help them see anything.
Yes, the space that you can see on the map.
Correct.
So she can teleport into any of those circles.
Right, so we just need to teleport into one and be directly behind. I mean, we'll basically be right behind this person that you see.
I mean, you could go behind one of the far guys, like the guy that's at the top right.
Who is standing on a large boulder.
Oh, don't do that.
The one at the far bottom left? But they're kind of far though. Like,
Yeah, the one on the top. Oh, he's closer. Lady that's next to him.
what if I put us right here? Does it ping? Does it ping? It doesn't even ping anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to ping either.
Oh, okay, well.
It should. Oh, well, if I click on the actual map. Oh, nope, it's not pinging. Oh, wait, maybe I've got on the wrong. Nope, the pinging isn't working. Sorry, I thought I had put that back in.
Okay.
So, I would say don't focus on the ones that are gathering. Focus on the ones that seem like they're in charge, the laughers.
The three ladies are those three ones in the middle, I'm guessing?
They're the ones with the sort of orangish icons.
Oh, the orange icons are the ladies.
Yes.
So I think
The three that are closest to you are the really big guys.
that we're hauling the stuff out earlier.
Correct.
So the lady at the top that's kind of by herself, that way we're not jumping into melee with all the other 7 or whatever.
And it's kind of further away from the big guys.
And then if Tasha wants to throw fireball, we won't be in it.
Okay.
Correct,
like
you
it.
she'll get it that way. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, you want me to send you a picture of where I want us to go?
Just tell me. I think we can figure it out.
Okay, so, if that wall has got the boulder on it, if that boulder is like up against the wall, we're going to go right, we're going to go 1, 2, 2 blocks directly north of her.
Okay.
Can I arrange us in
Yes.
air?
Well, you would arrange yourselves before you teleport.
Got it. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Tasha in front of me. I'm gonna put Gwen, Gwen. Kind of looking,
Behind Tasha, please.
well, yeah.
I don't want her to fry me.
Yeah, no, like to the side. Like I'm gonna do it like a fork. Like a fork. So that when you're looking at the people. Oh, sorry. Like,
Okay.
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 So like I'm in the way back,
Okay.
and then like you're gonna end up. Oh, hey, that did something. I didn't want it to do anything, but.
Hey, we saw it.
Yeah.
It's not where I wanted it to go either. I'm just trying to.
Don't know what it is, but
I don't know how to get rid of it, so. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm trying to move my thing. Okay. I was gonna like aim everybody in different ways, but like. I would just. Oh, what is that?
There.
Yeah, actually, right. I don't even know how I did that stupid thing. No, above,
I have it, so.
above that person.
On the boulder or behind the red?
Above 2 squares above the red.
There.
One more. There you go. And then, like, aim one person. I'll be looking at this rock guy. So when I set us down, I'm looking at the rock guy. Tasha's aimed mostly that way. And then, maybe,
Well, I'll tell you what, Nick. You move you where you want to be. I think you can just click and drag.
You click on yourself, and then you can use the arrow keys.
No, yeah, you can do that too.
Or can you drag it? Yeah, I can't drag it.
I might be able
So-
to drag
so
it.
annoying.
There we go.
No, I'm seeing everything.
So
Sorry.
that?
Yes.
Okay. And then...
And then I guess everybody situate yourself as you would. However you want to be. I was thinking like Tasha to one down and one to the right of me.
So,
Annette, zoom out. Like, use your scroll wheel and zoom out.
So I don't have my,
Oh.
I don't have my mouse. So, okay, I can see that I'm right here.
Right.
Arabella, is that too close? Do you want to be one further back?
No, because I want to make sure you're within range.
I'm having,
Use my
I'm having a hard time, yeah, I can't get anything, I can't get it any smaller than that, so,
If you right-click on the map and hold down, you should at least be able to move the map.
I don't know what that means, but
Like, right-click and then move your mouse.
I don't have a mouse.
Well,
I
move
know.
your pointer. Like, use the trackpad and move your pointer.
Use control and
oh,
plus or minus, it should zoom
Okay.
for you.
I got it. Alright, so I'm gonna move myself. I don't know how to
Well-
move myself.
Tell me where you want to be and I'll move you.
Like right here. Can you see the pointer?
No.
No, it's just on your screen.
Where in relation to Arabelle and Zorith?
One to the right of Arabella, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then she can keep Arabelle out of that.
Well, it's a range
That'll work.
poof, right? So, I mean, we're not going to be in it. I mean, Fireball goes like in a line. You can set it
Oh, is it a line
120
or is
feet
it a
away.
cone?
It's a line. It's a
It's
line and
120
then
feet,
an
and then it
explosion.
explodes
Yeah.
wherever you want it.
Okay.
Right.
Is that cool for everybody? And then,
When?
where do you want to be? Do you want to be included in on this?
Yeah,
All right.
obviously.
Put
I'm
yourself.
sorry if I'm moving, it works. We don't all go zooming.
Well, yeah, it's really hard for me to.
Move yourself also.
Yes. I'm working on it. Hang on.
Oh, hey, you're done.
You should be able to use your arrow keys to move too once you've clicked on yourself.
Okay, does that work?
Okay. So I'm right there. I can't see. Like.
Try what Pam said, control minus.
I know. I took my. I don't know. I don't know where anything is anymore. Okay. Okay, so there's boundary.
Hey, control minus work.
Hey. You said something about like. Jesus Christ, I hate this.
If you left click and
No, hold please.
Okay.
Just
All right.
stop. Alright, so I'm right there. Okay, I can see myself now.
Okay, good.
Alright. Alright, so that's the bad guy, and that's the bad guy, and then there's all of these bad guys.
Yep.
And if I do fireball towards that lady, I'm not gonna get anybody else, right? Like, is it? Because all of these dots are like
this
5.
one?
No, the one that's right in that's right the one that we're gonna drop behind.
Don't worry about her.
Why wouldn't I worry about her?
Because you would be aiming that way. We want you to aim this way.
Okay, so you want me to aim towards the dudes?
The group, yeah. Bulk of it, like.
Okay, so I aim towards the bulk of it.
Okay. Alright, so now we are in Inish.
Uh-huh.
So,
Let me throw us into teleport.
well, I'm assuming we'll begin Inish after the teleport.
Okay.
So,
We need to roll again?
Yeah, and it
No.
should. Would it be an attack? Would it be a surprise?
We'll see.
we'll see.
I would think so.
I mean, they think they gotta live in large right now.
Well, Gwen, you begin our Inish.
Okay. As in, you want me to roll, or you want me to?
As in, you're first up in Inish. I'm using the last time we rolled.
So we've teleported.
Yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
now Inish begins round 1.
And we are directly behind this lady.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to put yourself somewhere else within my 10-foot hole, right?
I am going to try to put an arrow through her brainstem.
The one that's, like, closest to you?
Yeah, because she's like, what, 5-10 feet away? I mean, it's like point blank, but
Yeah. Yeah, you can try.
why do you say it like you can try?
Just do it. Just try.
Okay. And I get 2 attacks by arrow, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's raining.
Yeah,
So
I knew that was going to happen.
I am going to whisper very quickly, "Swift death to you who have wronged me."
Okay.
And then I will make my shot. So that is a 32 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so that's 9 points of regular damage. 13 points of faux damage.
Well, hold on. Are you rolling, for the regular damage, did you roll 2 die?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Because it's a crit.
Okay, so I said it was 9, so
Yep.
so 10 plus 4, so 14.
9 and 14?
No, just
14 total.
14 total.
14 total. Okay, cool.
It's not a lot, I know. But then the 3d6, I got 13.
Mhm.
And then there should be the favored foe. Is that the... Yeah, the favored foe one. Gives me an extra...
D8, if I remember.
I think it is. Yes, 1d8. And that is 8. So, yeah, at least that roll was good. The others, not so much. And then I'll go right into prepping a second arrow if...
Oh, she's
that
still
one-
up.
Okay. Then I'll do the same thing.
Okay. Roll to hit.
So that's a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
9 points of regular damage. Nine points of extra damage. And I think that's it because it's the first time on each of my turns, so I can't do it twice
Okay.
for the favored foe.
Well, doesn't matter. She cries out and pitches face first to the sand.
Yay!
But she cries out,
That means that
and all the rest of them look.
Wait a second. Does her pass without trace situation?
That's
Work.
not in place anymore.
No, it's not.
I mean,
We're about to annihilate some bitches.
yeah, I mean, it just gets her out of the way.
Yeah.
All right. Tasha.
I cast Fireball.
All right. And where do you want to center the fireball?
I want to center the fireball. Oh shoot. I lost everybody. Nerds. I want to center the fireball on the middle black eye.
Try not to get the loot.
I center the fireball on this biznatch right there. The chick. By the black eyes. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. It's a dex save for them, I know. Right.
$37.
Ooh.
All right.
It could be better.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Okay. The fireball goes off. Catches the woman and the bottom two black-robed figures fully. The closest black-robed figure actually manages to dodge slightly and doesn't take quite as much damage.
Okay. Do
Right?
they look hurt?
Oh yeah, they're burned.
Okay, good.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That's a good question. Well, I haven't used my movement at all, so I'm gonna go back, like 25 feet. Just straight back. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go back 10 feet. That's it.
If you're within 5 feet of Arabelle, right?
10 feet, 10 feet.
10 feet of
10
Arabelle,
feet.
okay.
So I'm gonna step back. So I'm still within 10 feet of her.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. On Arabelle.
Oh, so that lady in the orange is definitely not in front of us anymore.
No.
She's on.
Well, she
On
is.
the floor.
She's face down on the floor with 2 arrows in her back.
Chung chung. Chung chung. That's
Yeah,
some
I was
bullshit.
gonna say it's a little Law and Ordery. Chung chung.
That's some bullshit.
Don't know why it was muted. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. I was talking, but you couldn't hear me.
No.
25 to hit the guy on the boulder.
Yes, that will hit.
I hit him with guiding bolts.
Okay.
Oh, not on the computer. Thanks. Accidentally rolled on D&D. Points.
All right.
And he is glittery, and if anyone else makes an attack against him before the next turn, they have advantage.
Okay. Anything else?
Bonus. No, because my, yeah, my bonus action is I've got the concentration up on Lesley, so that's it.
Okay. All right. Now,
Don't we all get a surprise?
no.
Because she yelled and we threw a
Because she
fire.
yelled and you threw a fireball. You have made your presence known.
Sorry.
That's okay.
All right. Oops. Wrong window. Let's try this one. Okay. This woman moves over there, reaches in her robe, pulls out a stick, and snaps it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and I can't counterspell those, right?
Right. And... Nope. There we go. And... let's see. Okay. And the woman in front of you rises and turns around to look at Arabelle.
Is she undead?
Do you have a way to tell when it's not your turn?
I think I have. Maybe I have to use the thing. I thought I sensed it, but I might have to use something. Never mind, just go ahead. If she is, I'll let you know.
She
What's
turns
that?
around, and you need to make a wisdom save.
Is she throwing?
She's not doing anything. She just turned around.
What does she look like?
She looks like what she looked like.
Well, now that we're closer up.
30? Okay.
Sorry, never mind.
You feel for a moment a sense of deep trepidation as this woman looks at you.
If it's frightened, I'm immune.
Oh, okay.
I put that in it. Yeah, we all, if any, yeah, I always have it that when they're within 10 feet, we have immunity to being frightened or charmed.
Ah, okay. Well,
So she just looks at me?
you feel that, you feel something wash over you, but it doesn't seem to affect you.
Okay.
So that's 2. And then the
His match.
let's see. Helps if you put the space in it.
You know what? Yes.
Alright. Too many icons. Okay. The third woman reaches into her robe and snaps a stick. And all 4 of you need to make a dex save.
Okay, what is coming at us? Is it a thing, or is it a spell, or what?
It begins to rain fire.
Okay, perfect.
You get the bonus.
It's a calendral stick.
Yeah.
Remember?
I can't stop it, but I can protect you with my protective wings.
Oh.
When you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to grant a +6 bonus to the target's AC against that attack roll, potentially causing it to miss. You can use this reaction 6 times per long rest. So is everybody
Saving throw.
within, what? Is that not right? AC against that attack roll. That, they're attacking us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm protecting, so...
Right, but they're not hitting us where our armor class matters. It's a saving throw.
That's true.
So it won't give us a bonus.
I never get to use it correctly.
Oh, I do the same with my shield, and I can do disadvantage, but nobody ever attacks with melee.
Alright, fine. What kind of save?
Sorry.
Dex.
Okay. But we're all still within my range, so...
Right, so we all get advantage on saving throws, plus we
Plus
get
5.
5.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
that'll help.
right? So that's 35 for me.
23 for me. Dex is my lowest.
29.
25.
Okay, well, you all made it.
Yeah.
So you all only take 13 points of fire damage.
Okay.
You really need to get immunity to fire, Nick.
I have it, but I have to cast it first. It makes no sense. But it is silly, but
I gotcha. I need to find another fire elemental while I'm attuned to my ring, and then I can.
Right?
16. Arabelle,
We did fight a fire.
make a perception check.
35.
Okay, well, it's not gonna be a sneak attack. Just
And he was in the light when we could see him show up on the screen.
Yeah, but he was stealthing.
Oh, gotcha.
So, so let's see here. He will attack. And what is your current armor class?
18.
18. Okay. Okay, he hits you twice with his short swords.
Rude.
For 6 points and for 5 points.
I mean, I know it's damage, but it doesn't feel like a lot when we're fighting all those other things.
Right.
Oh, he gave me a paper cut.
Okay. Alright. Then the wizards.
Who's got this round? Gwen did, and...
Everybody did except...
Oh, that's
Garth.
right. Okay.
I thought I did good with my Inish this time.
So
You
they...
did.
Not enough, apparently.
There's always room for improvement.
Okay. This guy lifts off the ground and takes to the air.
Oh. Okay.
The guy I hit?
Yes.
Okay. He's still glittery, though.
Yeah.
Twilight Vampire.
And you see that he's got basically a bandolier across his chest that have 4 sticks. And he pulls one and snaps it and points. And a fireball goes rushing down. So everybody needs to make a dex save.
Including his little 2 friends, right?
Nope.
We have advantage, right?
Yes.
They're not in it?
They're not in it.
Who what?
He did it to the side so his little friends weren't in it?
Yep.
Oh, I see.
And then what do we add to it?
5.
5?
29.
26.
21.
Well, you all made the save.
Okay.
So you take 16 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Let's see.
Chip, chip, chip. Oh.
This is not good. As long as she stays up.
Who?
Damn.
I'm not even...
I know.
Alright.
Airball, I mean.
Gwen,
Yes?
you need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, that's not good.
If it's magical and stuff, you still get the same stuff. So, advantage plus 5.
Do I... Is it magical?
Yes.
I assumed. Intelligence.
23.
Okay. You take 14 points of psychic damage,
Oof.
but otherwise, there seems to be no other effect.
Okay, just so y'all know, I'm down by more than half.
Okay.
This guy also takes to the air.
Which guy?
Well, he just moved. He's far off from you. And
One of
casts,
the tan guys.
and casts a spell that has no obvious effect.
Great.
So when they cast like that, I can see them doing this, right? Without a stick.
Well, he is quite far away from you. He is 85 feet away from you. There are lots of other things in between you and him.
Okay.
So you can try and see what he's doing. Make a perception check. But it's going to be
I
difficult.
Don't care. I don't care. If he's that far away, I don't care.
Okay. Alright, well, it's your turn, Zorath.
Great. So the one person closest to me,
Mm-hmm.
the white guy in white, right? Like a white background, black little head.
Yeah.
Okay. Blight.
Alright, he, I assume, gets a save.
Con 20.
Con 20. He rolled a 20. So that's a total of 22. So he will take half damage, right?
That's 11.
No. He rolled a 22 for his save.
But I fucking rolled amazing.
I was gonna say, Zorath needs to tell me what the damage of the spell was. So.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. $35 points. And he's already been hit once before, right?
Yes. You see his cheeks hollow and his skin compress and his veins pop out, and he's obviously in a lot of pain.
Ew.
Yeah.
Does he still have calendar sticks on him?
You don't see any calandral sticks on him.
Isn't that the one with the bow or the
No.
Bandolier?
No.
bandolier? Okay. Then I'm going to step. Well, because that person in front of me is dead, right? Or that person in front of Arabelle is dead?
No,
got
she got back up.
Yeah, she got back up and tried to attack me.
I'm going to take my movement and I'm going to move right here. Second attack of opportunity from the guy in white.
Yes. And from the woman.
Why?
If you moved diagonally down, you stepped out of his range, and then you stepped out of her range.
I wasn't in range with her when I was up here.
No, but if you move down left, you step into her threat range.
Fine.
And then if you step down left again, you step out of her threat range.
That's fine.
Just go over and down.
You could just.
Well, yeah, that's fine. So I will go over and around.
Okay, yeah, you got the
This
movement for
way.
that. Yeah, you got the movement for that.
And then I'm going to cast Cone of Cold.
Alright, let me take care of the.
Since I'm between
Yeah,
them, he's taking his attack, I'll use my...
he misses you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna invoke
So.
disadvantage.
Okay, so Cone of Cold.
60-foot cone. From me. Con saving throw. 20.
And how are you angling it?
Um,
Are you going to hit the
shoot.
the
The most damage, obviously. So it would be probably not get the black one at my 530. Yeah, probably not that one. But then aimed forward in front of me to the orange, the second black one, the third black one, and the white, as far as however that goes. I don't think I can get the white one to my
well, let's find
10
out.
o'clock.
What's
Do you have one of those?
what's the range? It's a what cone?
60?
60?
60 by...
There's essentially 60.
Oh, great. I'm not on the thing.
It doesn't show up.
It doesn't show.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can get the lady in the robes and either the two closest guys in black or the two farthest guys in black.
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
Yep.
Oh, look how pretty that is. Yeah, let's go that way.
Okay.
Okay, so I cast it there. Okay,
And this is con save.
it
Okay.
is.
Alright.
Not as good as the last time. Good lord, not as good. $31. You know what? Hang on. Right. Pin that. But obviously, I did that wrong. Oh well, okay. That's fine. Yeah.
So 31 still?
31, yeah.
Okay. Alright. The person closest to you freezes solid and falls over and shatters into several pieces.
Okay.
The other two take damage.
Okay.
Alright. And now, last but not least, Alright. So. The first of the warriors attempts to hit Gwen. Stabbing with a spear.
Oh, hey, there, now my wings come into action.
And you didn't move back where you were moving before when you removed yourself.
And shadowy dodge.
Okay, how does that work?
Oh, I did not. But now there's somebody there, so.
How does what work? Shadowy dodge?
Yeah.
When a creature makes an attack roll against me and doesn't have advantage on the roll, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on it.
No, okay. Okay, well, the individual only stabbed you twice instead of 3 times.
Yay.
First hit does 9 points of piercing damage. Second hit does 14 points of piercing damage. And then the other one is going to attack Zora.
I already said that I wanted to wing her, so
Right?
doesn't that decrease the things? You didn't ask me for any of that, so.
Oh, sorry, what does that
Yeah.
do?
I can use my reaction to grant a +6 bonus to the target's AC, potentially causing it to miss.
Yep, that would take back the first hit.
Was 9?
Yeah.
I will use a usage of it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And let's see. Okay. That's a miss. And that's a miss. So 1 hit on Zorath. 1 stab. Wow. 20 points of damage.
Okay.
And this is where we're gonna stop. Because we've been going for quite a while, and this is gonna be going for quite a while more.
Okay.
So, we are going to pause here in mid-battle, and we will pick this up right here at the start of round 2
Oof,
the
okay.
next time.
Wow.
Yeah. So, thank you all for your attention, and we hope you enjoyed this, and we really hope you enjoyed this because there will be more next time.
Right.
So, we hope that you'll return and let us welcome you back once more to the lands of Aecathan next time. Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.